Hello everyone, today I want to share an intriguing topic related to metaphysics, about how our appearance, aura, and demeanor change and impact our lives. Have you ever heard that every 7 years a person's appearance transforms? Meanwhile, our aura shifts daily and our demeanor can even change in just 7 minutes. Sounds almost magical, doesn't it? But this reveals one truth. If we want to become more radiant, the first thing we need to do is master our emotions. When our soul is well nurtured, our aura naturally harmonizes. A constant smile on your face not only makes you more attractive, but also attracts better fortune. Have you noticed? The rise and fall, success or failure in life, are often reflected through our very faces. Words may deceive others, but our eyes, aura, and subtle expressions never lie. Human instincts, much like those of animals, naturally gravitate toward what is good and steer away from harm. So, do you know what your face is saying about your destiny, your luck, or your misfortunes? And more importantly, how can we improve our fortune? Let's start with the overall structure of the face. In metaphysics, the face is divided into 3 main parts: the upper court, middle court, and lower court. The upper court spans from the forehead to the eyes, the middle court from the nose to the cheeks, and the lower court from the mouth to the chin. The harmony among these 3 parts, along with the 5 features, eyes, nose, ears, mouth, and eyebrows, creates the overall impression of a person. Let's begin with the upper court, often described as water in the eyes waves, mountains in the eyebrows ridge. When you meet someone for the first time, what catches your attention most? Exactly. It's the spirit and aura emanating from their eyes and eyebrows. The eyes are like windows to the soul, reflecting an entire universe within a person. When conversing, eye contact is inevitable, because it reveals what words cannot express. The distance between the eyes and eyebrows, known as the structure, also says a lot. People with open hearts tend to have relaxed eyebrows, calm eyes, and a constant smile. Such individuals seem to naturally attract good fortune. Conversely, if you frequently frown, appear gloomy, or let inner stress take over, luck tends to slip by without lingering. The upper court not only reflects your character, but also determines how you perceive and respond to the world from deep within your soul. Next is the middle court, where the nose plays a central role, acting as the focal point for the flow and dispersion of energy in the body. Have you noticed that when you're angry or emotionally charged, your nose often flares with heavy breathing? That's a sign that the energy within you is disrupted and not flowing smoothly. When your energy is out of balance, good fortune becomes elusive. Negative emotions not only harm yourself, but also act like invisible garbage, spreading discomfort and causing others to distance themselves. That's why in modern life, emotional stability is often a key criterion for choosing a partner. Only when your mind is calm and your energy flows smoothly can your destiny prosper. Finally, the lower court, encompassing the mouth and chin, reflects your attitude toward life. All emotions, joy, sorrow, anger, compassion, originate here. What you eat and say is governed by the mouth. Your physical health and harmony in social relationships are closely tied to this part. A smile or a moment of silence both reflect how you face life in each passing moment. The coordination of the upper, middle, and lower courts creates your overall aura. When your aura is vibrant, your destiny flows smoothly. Conversely, a poor aura may signal health issues or things not going your way. But here's the good news. Your aura can absolutely be improved with mindful self-care. So, how do we enhance our aura and fortune? First, understand that fortune is divided into the 5 forces and 6 energies. The 5 forces are the fundamental elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. The 6 energies are the 6 climatic states: wind, cold, heat, dampness, dryness, and fire. Together, they form a constantly shifting world. Amidst these external changes, the question is, can you maintain inner stability? Can you flow with the tides of time and harness their momentum to move forward? If you fail to align yourself with your surroundings, good fortune will be hard to come by. But if you succeed, even in the face of unfavorable circumstances, you can turn the tide and transform setbacks into victories. Simply put, the world is full of ups and downs. The solution isn't to resist or panic, but to find the rhythm of the present and blend into it. I once had an experience while boating on the sea. At first, I was terribly seasick, so dizzy I just wanted to lie down. But the boatman taught me a trick. Adjust your body to the rhythm of the boat's sway. Once I caught that rhythm, the seasickness gradually faded. Life is much the same. Those who overcome storms aren't always the ones who sail calm seas, but those who find their unique rhythm amid life's fluctuations. When challenges come, they stand firm. When floods rise, they build dams. When mountains block their path, they carve roads. When rivers appear, they build bridges. In every trial, they hone a new skill, staying calm and adaptable. As a result, their energy remains balanced, and when their energy flows smoothly, their fortune naturally improves. People who are quick to anger often struggle to maintain good fortune, as their energy tends to become chaotic. When energy is disrupted, fortune rarely flows smoothly. Have you noticed that different energies create distinct facial expressions? This is why people often say, you can judge a person by their face. For example, when someone looks gloomy with a dull complexion, it's usually a sign that their emotions or mental state are unsettled. Conversely, those with a vibrant aura and sparkling eyes exude positive energy, making those around them feel at ease. Your complexion is a mirror, reflecting your psychological and spiritual state. Some people are skilled at hiding their emotions, while for others, even the slightest shift in mood is clearly visible on their face. Complexion isn't just about simple emotions like joy, sadness, anger, or fear. It's far more intricate, with dozens of expressions ranging from basic emotions like happiness, anger, love, or disgust, to blended feelings like joy mixed with surprise or sadness tinged with fear. This diversity forms the signals we send out to the world. And here's something interesting. Sometimes it's not that you smile because you're happy, but rather you feel happy because you smile a lot. It's like watching a comedy show where the audience's laughter or upbeat background music pulls you into the mood, making you smile unconsciously. People who smile often tend to have decent fortune, as their smile is the clearest reflection of their mental state. Whether in favorable or challenging circumstances, they choose to smile, and that positivity draws others in. Imagine you're someone else. Would you want to be around a person who's constantly gloomy or complaining? Probably not. On the other hand, optimistic, smiling people easily attract help and goodwill from others. But to me, the highest level of complexion is neutrality. This is a state of calm, unshaken by gains or losses, neither overly elated by success nor devastated by failure. I once heard a story about Lee Chang-ho, a renowned Go player from South Korea. When analysts studied hundreds of his matches, they discovered something remarkable. Whether he won or lost, his face remained serene, without the slightest fluctuation. This composure earned him the nickname Living Buddha in the Go community. Neutrality doesn't mean being emotionless, it's the ability to maintain inner peace amid life's changes, creating an inner strength to face any challenge. So, how do we cultivate such an aura? First, you need experience. Life is a forge. The more you face, the less you're surprised or rattled by events. Second, try viewing problems from a higher perspective. For instance, when you encounter difficulties, instead of dwelling on them, imagine looking at the issue from the perspective of the entire universe. Suddenly, things like rent or work stress seem trivial. When you change your perspective, your aura shifts, and with it, your fortune improves. Now let's talk about the 5 features, particularly the eyes, the so-called windows to the soul, where a person's spirit converges. Have you ever noticed that some people have bright, lively eyes, while others have dim, clouded ones? The difference lies in what they've seen and experienced. Those who've witnessed life's pains often have eyes full of compassion. Those who've navigated deceit and calculation have sharp but cold gazes. And those who grasp life's impermanence have deep, profound eyes that seem to hold an entire world. What you see shapes your worldview, and that worldview is reflected in your eyes. But it's not just about what you see, it's also about what you choose not to see. Our brains prefer comfort zones, so they often filter out anything unfamiliar or complex, allowing your eyes to focus only on what is easy to process. Meanwhile, superficial things like luxury cars or designer brands easily catch your attention.
But the more you focus on such things, the more your mind wavers, like chasing desires that only deepen your cravings. To make your eyes vibrant, you need to learn focus. Filter out the unnecessary, dare to look at new things, and explore fields you don't yet understand. Bit by bit, these seemingly trivial efforts build a stronger foundation for your resilience. Next, let's talk about the ears, another remarkable organ. Their shape resembles a womb, nurturing the sounds you take in. Every sound, good or bad, is received, processed, and ultimately affects your mood and thoughts. Chaotic, noisy sounds, the five tones, can rob you of calmness and clarity. Imagine a loud bar where people are swept up in the stimulation of music and alcohol. In that moment, you're no longer yourself, but part of the chaos. So be mindful of what you hear, especially gossip or negativity. Don't let your ears become a gateway for toxic thoughts, as they can plant seeds of negativity in your heart.
Another feng shui aspect of the ears is to listen more, observe more, but speak less. The Creator gave us 2 ears, 2 eyes, but only 1 mouth, perhaps as a reminder to listen and observe more before speaking. I recall a story from ancient Greek culture about a small, valuable golden statue. People tested it by inserting straw into one ear. With ordinary statues, the straw would pass through one ear and out the other instantly. But with this precious statue, the straw fell into its belly and couldn't be retrieved. Everyone agreed it was the most valuable statue because it could digest external information, making it a part of itself, rather than letting it pass through. Your feng shui lies in your ears. What you hear nurtures your thoughts and spirit, and it shines through at the right moment. Those who listen well not only attract good relationships, but also absorb the essence of the wonderful things around them. Next, the feng shui secret lies at the tip of the tongue. I recall a story about Li Er, a renowned philosopher. In his later years, he asked his disciple, "Look, what remains of my tongue and teeth?" The disciple replied, "Master, your tongue is still there, but your teeth are all gone." Li Er sighed, noting that the soft overcomes the hard. The tongue endures due to its flexibility, and it governs human speech. Yet the harsh, malicious words we often speak go against this principle of survival. Thus, avoiding gossip and refraining from cruel words is a fundamental rule. When your heart and intentions are upright, your words will be righteous, and your actions will be just, preventing you from becoming too rigid and breaking like teeth. Moreover, say what you can do and do what you say. The alignment of words and actions is a key measure of a person's reliability. Make fewer empty promises and focus on action. If you say something and follow through, it's right. If you don't, it's wrong. But if you act quietly without announcing it, you create delightful surprises for others. Countless people have ruined themselves because of their words. Misfortune often stems from the mouth and enters through it. So listen more, observe more, and speak less. Avoid meaningless words, steer clear of contentious remarks, and don't repeat vague statements. We learn to speak in 2 years, but it takes a lifetime to learn silence. At the same time, words follow the law of attraction and carry their own energy. Often, negative complaints can manifest into reality, and the grievances we voice may reflect back into our lives. Therefore, speak positively, act positively, and use righteous, kind words to attract good things. Your fortune lies in being mindful of your words and actions. A single kind word can warm 3 winters, and this is especially true through your warm words. Your stature, heart, and attitude toward life are reflected on your face. Before age 30, your appearance is determined by your parents, but after 30, it's shaped by you. Each of us is responsible for our own face. Fortune is attracted by us. Blessings or misfortunes have no gate. They are summoned by our actions. To know if someone has good fortune, just look at their face. Those with good fortune often display 3 facial traits. Let's see how many you have. First, a radiant smile. We can't control fate, but we can control our attitude. People with good fortune see light in the darkness and hope in adversity. This optimistic mindset helps them sail smoothly. Second, gentle eyebrows and kind eyes. Compassion and kindness aren't for reward, but for inner peace. When you do enough good, blessings come naturally, without needing to beg the heavens. Third, neither inferiority nor arrogance. When facing someone stronger, you can show respect without groveling. When facing someone weaker, you can empathize without overpowering them. Being neither inferior nor arrogant is both the wisdom of humility in dealing with others and the strength of staying true to yourself. A radiant smile is the path to the future. Gentle eyebrows are the way to live with others, and avoiding inferiority or arrogance is the way to live with yourself. When you embody these three, fortune naturally follows. Your destiny is shaped by you, and whether it changes is your choice. Your appearance follows your heart. When your heart shifts, your thoughts change, and your destiny transforms. It's simple, not difficult. That's why your life philosophy matters. When your perspective changes, your appearance follows. When you see everything as beautiful, light shines on your face. You'll stop lingering with negative people, and your face will no longer be gloomy. Gradually, you'll feel your path becoming smoother, with everything flowing effortlessly. It all hinges on a single shift in thought. To those with affinity, thank you for reading to the end. If this message has helped you, please hit the like button to show your support. Leave a comment. Appearance stems from the heart. The better your mindset, the gentler life will be with you. May the rest of your life be free from troubles, with just a smile to glide through all challenges. Use your best mindset to live your best life. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please click the subscribe button on the right to connect more deeply with us. Share freely, spread wholesome knowledge, and the merit is boundless.